Welcome in, guys. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Like the stream, donations are open. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Hey, IJ, how are you? How was your day, IJ? Feel good, chilling. How are you? I'm good. I'm doing real good. Yeah, it was crazy. The weather here was so humid. It was just so bad. So, but overall, it was a chilling day. I got some stuff done today that I needed to get done. Okay, Ajay. No problem. Hi guys, who's in here? Talk to us. Don't just listen. I ain't got no tea for y'all. You can post your question, Ajay. All right, let's see. Was it on the Virgo's mind? IJ, are they the same from the same circle as Nat too, or no? Oh, yo, you know what? I feel like it's, you know me, I don't believe in coincidences. And the fact that she was just there last week and then her group of friends was here this weekend and she's part of the same circle of friends, it would not, I haven't spoken to any of them in a long time. It would not surprise me if, like, just how life works, um, if how life works, that this girl moves to your where you're at. Like that wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. That instead of you being the one that moves, it be her. All right, let's see. Was it on her mind that IJ lives? Was it on the Virgo's mind that IJ lives there too? That's funny, Just. The Ten of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. I feel this is giving like it was, but it wasn't. All right, so how I could put it is it was on her mind, but I think she was there was so much like going on with like the celebration that like it wasn't like something that was how I could put it is yeah, it was on her mind and she knows that you do, but it also was like a thing where it was like she was so caught up in everything that they were doing that let me clarify something real quick. The Magician. So this is what I'm getting, right? It was definitely on her mind. This is what I can say. It crossed her mind. She knows you live there, so it was a thing where it was like, oh, he lives there, right? But it also wasn't just like something that was steady on her mind. Like she was like what she was dealing. So I could put it. How I can put it is she was focused on like what was going on in front of her. But does she remember, or did she remember? Yes, she did. Um, and I feel like that was something. Um, that was definitely something that was on her mind. But again, I think that there was just so much going on that it was just like she just was focused on what was in front of her. So, but she does know you live there. I know that when she knew that she was going there, she automatically thought of you. Um, Let me just see if I can get more on this energy. Yeah, like the two of wands. So when she was planning to go there, like she did think of you. Like you did again, you did cross her mind. Like she knows that's where you're from. So it's like, yeah, you were on it was on her mind, but it wasn't something that she was physically focused on. Like she was physically focused on again, like the event and what was in front of her. I feel like she saw a lot of people that she hasn't seen in a while. Um, so she was like, yeah, I think that there was contentment there. I think that once she got around like people, it just kind of like it wasn't like it's like something that was sitting on the back of her mind. That's how I could put it. It was sitting on the back of her mind, but it wasn't like she was focused on it. I believe they were generally there for the baby shower, but that. Yeah, not right now, but one of the other people we both. Oh yeah. It was one of the people. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from her. Like she knows that you live there. Yeah, when she was planning the trip, because again, I had the two of wands here. She knew, like she remembered. It's something she thought of. And I just think that the events that were there, like she was just so focused on the people that I feel like she was reunited with a lot of people she hasn't seen in a while. Um, so there was contentment with like could be like even like people that she considers family that were there. um like it felt like, yeah, it was just, I again, like you, it was on the back of her mind, but not like something she had focused on, even though initially, like, yeah, getting, traveling there, like just hearing the name, yes, she thinks of you. Absolutely. Girl, no, now this weekend was her friend circle. Wait, did you see the DMs? Yo, I'm telling you that I feel like I literally feel literally when I that's why I asked you, because I'm like, manifestation is gonna create the easiest path. It ain't gonna be what you want, or I mean it's gonna be what you want, but when I'm saying create the easiest path, it's like whatever is gonna be easier to make this connection happen, that's what's gonna happen, right? That's why they say don't focus on the how or the when. And that's what I was saying, like, oh, she has friends out there, like her friends visit out there, so I wouldn't even be surprised if she's the one that moves and not you. Like that wouldn't surprise me at all, because that's not a coincidence of like her being out there and then her friends being out there, like that just, yeah, it's whatever would be the most natural. Yeah, the easiest path, it always chooses the easiest path, even if for us it may have felt longer, but you know what keeps things, the resistance, right? When we're trying to control the how and the when, that's what causes like resistance. But when you just let it be, it's just going to definitely be whatever will be the most natural and the easiest pathway. That's why they say don't try to control the how, because so like let's just say you want to hear from your person and you're so focused on getting a fucking DM, but that person could be trying to call your phone even if you're used to them DMing you. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's why they always say like don't focus on the how or the when, because when you're trying to control that, you just kind of block yourself. So that's what I'm saying that to say that, yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if in the future you tell us like, yeah, she's moving out here, she got an opportunity out here. Like it could be just that simple where she gets a real good opportunity out there. Like that's why again we don't focus on the how. Yep. So I would not be surprised. Or like this can actually show you and her, like even you, it could be like easily showing you that it's possible for her, you guys to do have a long distance relationship where you guys visit each other. So it's, you could take it how like in so many different ways. Like you could take this in so many different ways because yeah, nothing is a coincidence. I don't feel like it's a coincidence that she was there last weekend and then her friends were out here this I mean out there that weekend too. Oh, you did IG? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Just keep it open. Like, don't try to control the what happens with any of the manifestations because you just block yourself. Like again, like Jess said, it's gonna be whatever be the most natural way. Whatever is the most natural, the most easiest, the yeah, the easiest pathway. That's what happens with us. Like I said, we stop things from happening because we try to control the how and the when. Mostly the when for a lot of people and the how. Jess, you could post your question. All right, let's see, Jess. All right, let's see. What can Jess expect in her connection with Jane? Sorry, let me send this to I be texting my clients late as shit. They probably be like, this girl crazy. This girl is crazy. Hold on. I mean, they text me late, but we got the Death card. All right, Spirit, what else? All right, the Hermit. I literally was gonna say this, and then before I even got the second card, but I was getting the energy of like there is gonna be a transformation, but it's still the energy still feels like it's moving. I don't want to say slowly because I'm getting steady. So I don't see like a lot of urgency here, but I am getting steady transformation. So it's like it's happening. Um, it's inevitable. We know that. So there is going to be a change. I have the Queen of Wands coming out. So I feel like they're saying like it's really up to you. Like the speed of how this goes is going to be literally up to you. How much you're going to, I don't want to say fight for it, but I do have the Seven of Wands here. So it's almost like you maintaining control of like what you're doing. You kind of staying consistent. You not losing control, right? If anything, if you do lose control, how fast do you regain control of what you're doing, right? And it's gonna become a thing where you're mastering this whole back and forth that we sometimes have in our journey, like manifestation journey. I feel like it's almost going with like your reading from earlier that I remember, like where it's like you're gonna be able to, maybe it wasn't going from earlier, I can't remember, it was earlier sometime this week, where it was like you're gonna be able to bounce back fast, right? You're learning how to bounce back from maybe like, the spirals. Like most times people are having spirals here and there, right? Or like negative thinking. Um, like you're gonna be able to bounce back from it a lot faster than maybe you have been in the past, right? Or even currently, is what I'm getting. There is transformation, but again, it's like they're seeing that transformation is only gonna happen as fast as you make it happen. Um, a lot of your cards keep falling on the floor. I have to keep getting them. So I'm not taking them when they fall on. I don't take them when they fall on the floor because you don't know how they're meant to fall. Um, like the King of Wands is here, so you guys are showing up in the same energy. The Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. So it's like I feel like again, I just like the Eight of Swords did end up coming out. I really feel like the message is. I want to get more, and I'm gonna see what the message, if there's anything additional, because I feel like the message is kind of like being repeated. You have the Two of Swords, the Empress. Yeah, it feels like a repeated message. The Knight of Cups and the Fool. Yeah. Um, your message here is basically again, transformation is inevitable. It's happening. It's steady. And it's only gonna move as fast as you make it move. Like it's only gonna move as fast as like again you can bounce back. I do see that there is gonna be, because I have the Ten of Wands with the Eight of Swords. Again, there's a bit of like negative thoughts happening. Again, remember the Eight of Swords is all about like being like self-imposed restrictions. Is about mental restriction. Is about victim mentality. Is about victim entrapment. Like you can literally get out of this without like too much help, right? Like only you can get yourself out of this because it's a mental game. And we know that I feel like manifestation is literally a mental game. So I feel like this is gonna come down to um you like literally absolutely deciding I'm not gonna stick and like I'm not gonna keep entertaining things that are not in alignment with what I want. So I feel like when it comes to the connection with you and him, I do still see like there will be like where um he's gonna come in to offer you to make a love offer. He's gonna just take that leap of faith because I do see the new beginning here. He's gonna just take that leap of faith, like just blind faith, literally take the opportunity to just come in and make something happen. I just feel like in between there seems to be a little bit still of like a hold up. Like there still seems to be like a little bit of like we're dragging our feet, but it's because there's challenges coming in for you, and for him too. But we know that it doesn't really matter what's going on with the other person. It's really you. So you get to decide what you're doing with the energy. Um, because I am seeing like him too, like needing to be grounded. But again, we know that doesn't matter when you're calling in the perfect version of him, or a different experience with him. That's just gonna fall into place. So I kind of, because I see him in his being in his head too. So I feel like you're gonna be matching a lot, like energy a lot with each other, um, the good and the not so good. But I still see him like having some communication with you, like via social media. Like I still see that happening for sure. So we start off the reading with the Death card and then the Fool. So there is going to be a major change, a major shift that happens. It's the in between stuff that we have to be mindful of, like what you're doing between now and then. Because now and then can be in 2 days, now and then can be in a week, 2 weeks. We don't know. So that's what I have for you, Jess. And thank you, Jess. All right, IG, you're up now. I got you. You're welcome. Right, IJ. Yep. Let's see. me see. I thought about something funny. She was talking spicy last night, which would lead to them taking baby shower pics with her. Wait, with who? Oh my god, I'm so lost. Wait, was Nat in those pictures? Right, I do remember her talking spicy in the message, but you're saying which would lead to them taking baby shower pics with her. Oh, do you mean like in the future, IJ? Wait, I'm so fucking lost. Oh, you mean okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that is funny. Yeah, that's funny. For some reason, I'm hearing Rihanna's "Shine Bright Like a Diamond." You were? Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's. I don't know why I'm still hearing that. of short, IJ, but we're almost done. All right, I'm ready. All right, so here we go. It's honestly kind of beautiful how someone I haven't met in person yet can hold space in my mind the way you do. Our messages might seem simple, but the connection I feel goes deeper than words on a screen. For some reason, when I was writing that, I was literally like, you know what I picture? Remember when we used to have AIM, the chat? Like that's what that made me think of for some reason. There's something about your energy, even through DMs, that feels grounding and familiar. Like I've known you before. I catch myself smiling when I see your name pop up, wondering what it will feel like to be in the same room as you, to hear your voice in person, feel your presence in person, and just exist in the same moment. I don't know what this is becoming, but I like the way it's unfolding. There is no pressure, just a quiet curiosity and a pull I can't ignore. You intrigue me, and I'm looking forward to wherever this takes us, even if it's just one message at a time. Yo, remember AIM? Yeah, that's what it made me think of for some reason when I did that. I meant to say what I was doing it, but I was like, yo, that's a very like specific thing for me to see. I haven't seen a computer monitor like that in, oh my god, ugh, years, like in person. The dial up. Let's get some messages here. Hi, who's in here with us? Thank you for liking the stream. We have I Just Want to Be Your Favorite. I Want to Shower You with Affection. All right, we got a few that came out. You always make me want to be a better person. I pick you any day. I'm up at night worrying about us and our future together. Nice and Slow by Usher. We got a little pile here that came out. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. I wish I was brave enough to tell you I still love you and want you in my life. I want you in my life forever and ever. I'm very ashamed of my past. We have unfinished business. So that is for you, IJ. And thank you so much. You're welcome. All right, next is Jess. Oh, I have like a little headache. That's because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I literally like, oh my god, I was up from like, no lie, from like 2:30 to like 4:45 with like this stupid weird cough. Like no lie, it felt like I had something like mucus in my throat, and I was like, like trying to get anything out, and nothing was coming out. I was like, what the fuck? It was just yeah, a fucking mess. That's what it was. All right, let's get started with Jen. Yeah, it was bad. It was weird. Girl, this message is very like sentimental. Yeah. All right. See, I feel like yours is gonna be a long message. I got some new pens today, y'all. I got some new pens today. Thank God, I needed some new pens. My pens were so bad. Like, I mean, like, I have pens that, like, literally just, yeah, they have no ink. Oh, do you remember y'all first date, Just? Okay. Oh, really? Oh, I love that. Like, did y'all go out to dinner or something? I mean, I don't need to know. You don't have to tell me. But he is talking about your first date. That's all I want to say. I mean, I'm past that part already, but the beginning is definitely was about the first date. Um, Not necessarily detail. It was more so like you'll read, you'll know. Not more so like where y'all were at, but more so like how he was feeling. Girl, he got a lot to say. Dang, call her, call her up, bro. Just call her up. If you got all of this to say, just call her. Slide in them DMs. Right, pull up on her. Damn. He got a lot to say. I can't believe you saw that today, IJ. I'm telling you, life. That's the first thing I thought of was that, like, I'm like, she probably going. The chances of her moving there, shit, they might be stronger than IJ made known. All right, just we're getting there. There's still more to go, but I lost 9 pounds this month, which is not bad. I'm used to you losing a little bit more in a month, but I feel like because I am smaller, I'm not gonna be seeing like big numbers drop. But I'm like, I still got a few more days. Let me try to hit at least like 2 more pounds, or at least 10, like hit that 10 mark. I'll be happy with that. Right, Jess, yo. Oh my God. All right, so I'm ready for you. All right, so here we go. It's pretty long. It's kind of wild how one memory can become your anchor. I keep replaying our first date like it's a movie I never want to end. I remember everything, what you wore, how your eyes looked when you smiled, the way your laugh melted every wall I didn't even know I had up. Sorry, there's like a little bug around here. That night, time didn't just slow down. It felt like the whole world faded. It was just you and me in our own little space. You sat across from me, but you felt so much closer. And somehow I already felt like you were mine. I couldn't stop looking at you. You had this glow that made everything else feel dim in comparison. I remember how nervous I was. I feel like you were nervous too, but the moment you spoke, everything softened. You made me feel seen, understood, safe. That connection, it was instant, undeniable. The way you listened, the way you tilted your head slightly when you talked, the way your eyes sparkled when you shared something vulnerable. It wasn't just a date, it was a beginning I never wanted to end. A spark I had been waiting for, even if I didn't know it at the time. There's more. Being wait, being apart from you now, it's not just distance. Yeah, being apart from you now, it's not just distance, it's a missing piece. There are moments where I'm out living my life, living my life, but everything feels a little muted. It's like the color fades when you're not around. I find myself thinking about you when I least expect it. When I hear a song you love, when I pass a place we talked about going to together, or a place that we you mentioned you liked. When I see the moon and wonder if you're looking at it too. Loving you during the separation hasn't been easy, but it's real, so real. And sometimes love shows up in the ache, in the waiting, in the silent prayers for timing to align. But one thing I know for sure is that nothing about what I felt with you was fleeting. You're not a maybe to me, you're the one I want. And when the time is right, I won't hesitate. I'll show up fully and remind you that the connection we had wasn't just in your head, that we still have it. It was always real and it still is. That is it. But he had a lot to say today. Let's pull your messages. Whatever you guys like the I feel like whatever you guys did on that first date, like even if it was like the first time y'all hung out, like whatever, even if y'all hung out just and like just chill, like didn't really do much, like it really like left an imprint. Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, I felt like there was something with this date that was like really like stands out to him that he still like carries. Like, yeah, I think that all the other times too, but yeah, that first like time alone, for sure. Alright, I've been rereading all of our old messages. Oh my god, lately. You just said the fucking DMs. Oh my god. I really love everything about you. I don't want to lose you. We have unfinished business. I really love your super wild side. I'm very stressed about work and money. You are the love of my life. I can't deny that. You are perfection to me. You didn't do much. Yeah, that's what I was getting. I felt like I wish you would unblock me. Will you respond if I send you a text and I'm trying to numb my pain? Quality time with you. Yeah, I feel like it was just the time spent. Like he for him, it was like the best date ever. Even if y'all didn't do much, it was like the first date, like the best date ever. So that's because that's what I was getting. I'm like, that's why I asked you, what did you guys do? Because it didn't feel like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it didn't feel, obviously it's not insignificant, right? Because it's a first date is no matter what you do, I think is amazing, right? And so it's not insignificant. But I also was like, I don't think they went like on like a fancy date either. But for some reason to him, it was a big deal. It's something that still stands out to him. He gonna be like, shit, my bad, change. Our girl, yes. So that is for you, Jess. That was a good read. That's why I was like, yo, he got a lot to say. I feel like he's, yeah, in his skills. We didn't do a we were in Japan for our date, but you know, we spent the day together. Yeah, and that's awesome. Like, that's what I'm saying. I tell people that all the time. Like, do I like to go to fancy places and stuff like that? Of course, who doesn't? Like, I love to get, first of all, I love to get dressed up and wear heels and all that stuff. But let me tell you, it's more important to me that I just spend time with someone and like really feel their energy and like um, feel like, you know, the vibe, like feel it out. How is it, you know, like are we good? And that's more important to me because you could go to a fancy place with someone and it'd be a shitty ass date. I've never had like a bad first date, but I also know what it's like to be around people that I was like, yeah, I should have never allowed this person around. So all right, just got it. You can post when you're ready. um oh my god, it's only 11:07. Why does it feel like so much later? But I think that we can close out at 11:10. Let me just use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. We can close out at 11:15. We'll do 11:15. Oh wait, just post your question. I thought I told you to post your question. Maybe not. All right, let's see. Spend energy check for August. I know, it's crazy. No, let's take that back. Hold on, hold on. We still got 2 more months of the summer, y'all. We still got almost 2 months of the summer. So I'm like, damn, right. The fall's the no. We still got 2 more months. Well, August for me looks good for you. I have the Queen of Swords here, the Page of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Yes, we do. Because the first day of summer is not till September 22nd or September 21st, something like that. So we still got almost 2 months. We're still in July. July now to August is 1 month. And then August to September. No, we're not doing that. Because that's my guy best friend said that. He's like, the summer is over already. No, the fuck is not. No, the fuck is not. Um, you have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Four of Wands. I feel like you're gonna be focused on like your personal alignment. I feel like you also are gonna find new ways of communicating. So if like I'm not saying that you're closed-minded, but this is just an example. Spirit is giving like if you're usually closed-minded, you're gonna be more open-minded to things, to the like with the people around you. Being able to like listen without really like responding, more like so understanding. And I see a reunion that could possibly bring some type of celebration or joy here. You're definitely moving into calmer waters because I have the Six of Wands. Um, you're gonna go through like a transition period, but it's gonna be a good one. You're trying to. Oh my God, not the pumpkin spice. I hate pumpkin spice. Um, Look, you got the Lovers card here. I feel like August is gonna be a good month for you and your lover boy. Um, I feel like you guys come into more alignment. You may actually see him, like you may hang out with him in August. Like this may be where, yeah, something's gonna happen here is what I'm getting. The Strength card, the Sun card, girl, August looks good for you. I feel like you're gonna need some patience here, but you're also being very like you're finding inspiration and like influence to do certain things like on your own though. Like you're influencing yourself. You're literally like, giving yourself like there's like a subtle power shift that's happening for you. And I feel like the sun being here is like a lot of positivity, happiness, a lot of success, a rebirth is happening here for you. So again, I feel like um I feel like because the Six of Swords, the sun is coming right under, right after the Six of Swords, right below it. It's right under it. And I feel like you're gonna go through like this really like soft, happy transition period. Um, that some transition periods could feel a little tough. Yours isn't. You have the Empress, so you go from like the Queen of Swords to the Empress. So I do see you evolving a lot in August. There's gonna be like a lot of change for you. You're feeling really good about things though. So you're definitely in your power. You're creating. You're seeing like your things come to fruition. Yeah, I love this spread. Girl, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. Your finances look good. Um, I feel like there could be a new opportunity here for you, or there that opportunity like your job like that being reopened for you, that chance to start there. And I'm also seeing the new beginning of a romantic connection, and we know who that's with. um exactly. Girl, the Ace of Cups, we got the Three of Swords. What was this? Okay, the Three of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I'm telling you, I feel like August is gonna be a good month for your connection. Like I'm seeing that new beginning coming in. There's no more distance. I'm getting like the distance gets closed. We're closing the distance. It's gonna be very unpredictable. Um, yeah, the Chariot, like moving forward together. There's gonna be progress here. I feel like it's gonna be a change again. They're happening like very subtle, so you're not. I mean, obviously you're gonna notice if he does something, right? If he comes towards you, but it's not gonna feel like. It's almost gonna feel like yeah, I already knew that was happening. Is what I'm getting. August looks like a very abundant month for you in love, in creativity, and finances, and health, in the home life, in your connection. It just like it feels like there's just like a new beginning for you, like a new baby. Like when a new baby is born, like people are so excited, and it's like that's what I'm getting. That's the energy that I get from your spread, your August spread. Like there's like I said, like a new baby in town, and that's how you're. I feel like you're that new baby. Like it's you, um, and everything around you that's yours is flourishing with you. So that's what I have for you, Jess. It looks good. Absolutely, that is facts. Not just with the baby. Yo, and she not here. She would have been cutting You're welcome. Just wanna have 9 kids. Hell no. Oh my god. I only want two at the most, but I could go with for just one. I'm not ripped my coochie 9 times. Listen, some people rip their buttholes from front to back. Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, I'm cool. I feel like most women, because how old is she, IJ? Most women like our age, like close to our age, like mid 30s and and older, we're not looking to have a ton of kids. One one will probably be about it, maybe two. But yeah, most like older women, I mean, I don't want, because we're not old, but later 30s, mid 30s to up, nah. Yeah, that got to be exhausting. Not only like physically but also mentally exhausted. um Mentally exhausted. And a lot, most women experience like postpartum and like all that. That has to be like, yeah, you, that has to be insane. Yeah, it's a process, like getting back, like getting back to your weight. Like there's a lot that goes on. And I that's at least, and I'm saying that because I have clients, hair clients. And yeah, I'll tell you one thing: the girls in their mid 30s and older, they're not having more than two kids, one or two, and they're having them back to back. And at that, if that, if that, because yeah, it's a lot that goes into that. And the older you are, the more, I mean, now it's different. The science is a little bit better, but there is more complications, obviously. In my 20s, you couldn't talk to me about having kids. I used to want to have too much fun. Like I travel. I'm young. This is probably the first year that I haven't traveled in years. In years that I haven't tried. I mean, the year's not over yet, but this is the first time in a while that I haven't even thought about going on a trip. But I'm more focusing on some other things. But yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna try to get some sleep tonight because I have a little like slight headache. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. I mean, I'll probably talk to y'all through the DMs. But yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. Bye.